Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. Happy New Year, everyone! For people who weren't here for my crossword stream this morning, how y'all doing? Hope the answer is good. Rix just gets to visit me this month. It's going super good for me because I get to think about that. Let's go! This song is called No Rain, No Rainbow. You see, and I figured because we're playing 9 Years of Shadows, that's why the volume was all the way down there. Because we're playing 9 Years of Shadows. It'd be cool if I had a game me track you about rainbows. Yeah? Yeah. Alright, rainbows. Look at 'em. I don't remember what I was doing. I was exploring some last bits of the map with my new upgrades, is what I was doing. So... yes. Jump, slash, armor. Did I have a dash move? Nope, but that's make teddy bear shoot. Alright, cool. Cool. Do I know what I'm doing? More or less. Oh, I can get you now. Let's get some more of these little upgrade dealies. Let's go. So, longtime friend and contributor, Ada, watches the VODs for this one. And they have been... have I done this one? Oh, yeah, I have, because there's the exit door. So they've been watching along with this one. And they've been commenting in like Stonehenge Gaming chat as they've been doing it. And I think it's pretty cool that they've been doing that. Particularly given how into this game they are. They are as into this game as I am. And that is what you want. Like, you know how I will frequently say, hey, did I design this character? That's what they've been saying. Yeah, I can't do anything with you yet. Although I suspect I may be able to soon. I remember the day I received my dress and halberd. I wanted to do something with them. I wanted to accomplish something. I wanted to honor my parents, but this... never could have imagined it, at least not at the time. But yes, so something I will frequently say is, hey, did I design this character? That is what Ada has been saying about Europa here. Did they design this cool purple, yellow, dressy, halberdy warrior Valkyrie lady? They may have done. Right, so how do I move forwards? Was that... oh, coin, you jerk! Yeah, so that's one of the rooms that I can't get through. The other one is full of poison, so we don't get to go through that one just yet. However... sure, let's unlock that. What are you? Oh! And then I have to pay to use it. Okay. Alright, cool. Good to know. So what we can do, we go down here. That one's full of poison. You can kind of see it through the door, actually. That's good design. go through here so I can top up and save. And then head back this way so I can go out and up and find what is through that other door. This will allow us to warp, well, not warp, but get back to where we were going to go before. Essentially setting us back on the correct path. Yes? Yes! And then this is new. Okay, this is new. Good. Yeah, I saw you, little trap worm. You don't get to do that. Hello, welcome to the North Garden. It's the best place to enjoy the return of color. Isn't it wonderful? Oh, wow, never seen you before. You must be a newcomer. You could say so. And because she's a violin player, there's strings in the oh, that's good. I'm in search of the ancient tree. You'd think it'd be easy to find, being so big and all. I wanted to take my parents' coins there, but I lost those too. How long have you been looking? 1,500 years. What? Just kidding. I stopped keeping track of time. I've been hanging around with the bodiless heads and listening to their stories. We've become friends. How do you... Anyway, I've been meaning to ask you a favor. I need to go looking for my parents' special coins, my precious antique coins. But there's too many evil creatures about. Think you could help me? I don't have much time to... Please, killing is not in my nature. I need you to do it for me. I can help you open your third eye so you can find them sooner. No, I'm alright. Thanks. I'm sure I'll find them around here somewhere. Alright, I invoke all nature spirits to help you and guide you. Good luck. Find out who is causing trouble in the Eucalyptus Gardens and stop him. Can I talk to you? No. But, there you go. I've got my next mission. Yeah, so they are going to be back at the orchestral room. And we can move on. I'm going to need to get the green power-ups, and I reckon I'm gonna get them soon, because I'm seeing more and more of those about the place. But I'm also unlocking new, like, bestiary entries, so who knows? Who knows where I'm going? Oh, there's a boss over there. I should probably go and save. Alright, that's going to be a poison room, isn't it? Sure is. Don't go do that. I was going to say, do you have a save point? Save points normally come before boss points. So let's go deal with those. That looks pretty cool! Oh, it's the hand boss! All games need to have the hand boss. Andros! You see, this is why I keep doing good luck. It's paid off. What's my dash button? That's my dash button. Alright, let's try that again. Let's not hit the mic. I'm sorry. Alright, let's try again. I see bits of what I'm supposed to be doing in that boss fight. Like the guy had like the big crystal pillar in his hand. That is cause for Teddy Bear to do like the uppercut. So I guess keep an eye on that. Yeah, see, we can do stuff like that. Right, so that's both of you. And then there's the big horrible pillar. Amazing. I was kind of hoping I could get a... What's it? Get a special attack off when I did that. I really do not like the timing on having to hug the teddy bear like that. But, like, I guess it'll have to do. That's, pretty rough one, isn't it? This gets me because this design in the center, that looks like real Art Deco. Minus the fact that it is rainbows. And I don't know what this game's look is. Like, because there's a lot of obviously rainbow aesthetic. There's a lot of like I say, that is fairly Art Deco looking in terms of its designs, and that it's more like Western comics if you look at the HUD, like top left, which is fine. I'm certainly not complaining about the way that the game looked. Oh, amazing! Can I just do that? Oh, I sure can. That's not an ideal way to do that. Like, I'm guessing the game's looking at me doing a quick reload of some sort. Or, you know what? Maybe just not getting hit by the special attacks would be nice. But that's fine. Oh, nice! Upgrading this armor to get the big column of water, that's helped me out, like, with 2 bosses now. I'm just gonna have to keep doing that. I'm grabbing a drink. I'm assuming I'm safe. We have 2 exits over here. So that's poison. Are you going to be surviving the poison? Are you going to be some new armor? Do I get red armor? And I get to survive poison with red armor? You have obtained the Gaia armor. Europa can now resist poison and may perform earth elemental attacks. We now activate green switches. So it looks like I have more reach with this one. That's real cool. That's real cool. There we go. Yeah, so that automatically changes me over to green. I can see the game doing some nonsense with this as we go through the rest of it. Like, hey, this boss is just going to change the temperament of the room, sort of thing. Like, now I can go up here. What's over here? I don't know. Let's find out. Is that a blue note? That's a blue note. Oh, now here's a question. Because I have green power, do you think I can use the green shoes? Or is that very specifically going to be, Ayo, go get the spider ball power-up? It's probably going to be go get the spider ball power-up, isn't it? Well, that's okay. I see you, Screed logo. Don't think I don't. Alright, so we are most of the way there. Oh! That... Say it with me, everyone. That's really good game design. I need to hug my teddy bear. Oh, there we go. What's good design? I'll show you what's good design. I just need to get back to a particular place. Good quick reload. Didn't even see that one. That's fine. So yeah, theoretically, you could come into this area and find this here switch and hit it. But you wouldn't do very well if you don't have the green armor, first of all. And you can't open this door without hitting that one too. So you have to be able to pass through, like, the miasma without taking damage, or a reasonable degree of damage, in order to even get here. That's good level design. I like calling out good level design when I see it. And that's what that is. Look at those Amiga looking sprites. Oh my god, yes. I wonder, actually. Do that again. Hey. No. Alright. I was wondering if maybe that axe thing counted as... Whoop! I'm hurt. I'm wondering if that axe thing counted as an entry in the enemy list. It doesn't. Apparently that guy did, though. What? So, how is everybody doing? Are we all okay? Did we have a good New Year's? Did we do anything on New Year's? That's gonna be something I have to come back to, right? Surely. Me? I was kind of lucky because I got 3 New Years. Honestly, first of all, 'twas Rixtrus, who made a point of saying, right on time, hey, guess what? It's Rixtrus time, New Year's. Aww. And then shortly afterwards, Zakurai was like, hey, guess what? It's Zakurai time, New Year's. And then I got New Year's of my own. What was that? No. That's just a switch that I can turn on. Oh, a switch to turn off the miasma briefly. Look at that. Smart. But yeah, otherwise, I didn't do anything. So typically what will happen is Stonehenge gets together, and it's about the only time we are all off and able to hang out together is New Year's. We have all had various bits of bad news and goings on throughout the year. So we didn't this year, and that feels really, really sad, because they are my friends, and I miss my friends. Oh, that's what that is. You... Oh. God. Please don't be the pogo mechanic, like from Bo. I'm a little bit worried that that's going to be the pogo stick mechanic from Bo, The Path of the Teal Lotus. Really, really good game. Kind of busted game controls, however. Oh. Mermaids may not hug teddy bears, apparently. At least not in that position. Shows what I know. Pethico, the most valiant of warriors who sang as one to cleanse themselves of despair. Their tunnels stretched from sky to earth as my veins, through which they travelled, under the piercing watch of the many-eyed bird whose gaze they fled. Agile, intelligent, fertile, defenders, lovers of nature, at home among trees. So apparently this thing looked at the elves and went, wood. Don't know if I'm proud of that. That was a good one, though. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm proud of it. Enjoy your jokes there, Cass. Right, so that's going to take me to the next level, but I don't want to go to the next level, do I? Because I've got stuff to do down there. Like, there's a whole poison room down there and stuff that I can't do in the Forgotten Pond. Yes. Meep is just... Oh yeah, I went that way. I'm so smart. That's why I was talking about Bo, the Path of the Teal Lotus in the first place, everybody. Hello, I'm Competent Gamer who's paying attention. That's the name of this stream. Alright. So... in fairness, yeah. I don't actually need to do most of what I'm thinking I do. Yeah, exactly. Competent Person Gamer. That's what CPC stands for. Not that other thing that Alan Sugar said, even though he invented it. That didn't feel good. There's a green tunnel above this. Look at that. There's a little rat tunnel. Right, so then that's the exit. Is that the quick way back to where I need to go? There is no quick way back to where I need to go. So we go down. I've seen Rixtra's crocheting. When I visited, she was working on something for one of the girls that I work with. And, like, so cool. Like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm tying holes in the air together. Cool. It looks amazing. I wish I had this degree of dexterity. I don't. Despite being right-handed. Ew. Apparently I didn't hit one of them red zombies before. Well, now I did. Why was I even fighting that? These guys are zombies. They're just going to keep getting back up again. That's kind of their whole thing. Not long ago, the new kingdom upon my back 1,000 strong. Where did that word come from? Not long ago, the new kingdom upon my back a stronghold laid. The warmth of life began to hum, so I and Castle a union made. Within my hallways dwelt the young, with hope and sadness mixed in song. Kinda rhymes. One bore a deep lasting sorrow. Arms raised high, he stole away. His weeping before daylight stirred, stained bright moon, and stifled blessed word. The shadows claimed my inner flame. The curse's triumph now made claim. To blackened sun and hollowed dawn, in Talos now made Abaddon. Kinda works. And then that's going to be the opposite end. Yeah, that's the opposite end of the room we came into before. So that's going to be, hey, bring the Spike Breaker armor. And that's how you get through that, right? Oh, I don't want to be stuck back there. That's unfortunate. I think that's going to be, hey, come back here with that particular piece of armor. Oh no, that's going to be a skill, isn't it? Like how the giant crystal pillars, you just send the guy out in an uppercut. That's going to be, send the guy out and he'll follow the path. Okay. Cool. So that's how we do that. That's scenery. Okay, don't hit that. So there's something across from this lift room that says I can't go up. It's probably going to be the fact that I couldn't take the waterfall, is what it's called. There you go. Right. Please take me to Talos' entrance. Yeah! See, now I'm close enough that I can go to the theater, maybe upgrade some stuff, like my health, maybe my willpower. That'd be nice. Are there like separate fast travel networks within this game? There appears to be. Okay, so I have enough, like, notes-wise. I just need armor shards. Who's frying bacon? I hear that. And then one more... Alright, one more blue note, 2 more red notes. We are good to go. Where to? That's where to. Sure. Let's play the piano. It's good practice. So, now... Yeah, now I can take the lift downwards and explore the last few bits. Because I've got the poison resist... Oh, I really hope that running water sound effect goes... You remember the thudding sound effect from the last one? And I had to completely, like, full reboot the game? Let's not do that. I've never had many friends. This castle seems like the last place I'd start meeting people. Yet, now may be as good a time as any to start. So, that's your save point. Yeah, okay, cool. We go down, across, and to the left, and that, dear viewers, is where we shall find a door. Why couldn't I go through that door before? Don't remember. That's why, because I couldn't do that. Yes, I could. No, this is absolutely come back here with the spike breaker armor. Ah, oh, dang it. Was that a red note? That was a red note. Well, that was a very silly thing to have done, Cass. Why would you do that? Now it's marked on the map like I've explored it. I'm gonna have to remember that. Am I going to? Don't be stupid, no. I'm gonna have to, someone gonna have to remind me about that. Ba-doo. Easiest way to get where I'm going is going to be this way. That was one and done. You'll love to see it. Okay, that's back out. Yeah, okay. You know what, Rixtrus? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter now. Because now, if I were to open up my map, well, my goodness, I'm pretty sure that area would be grayed out. Pretty sure I saved when I got to the new area, right? Well then. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go someplace else. Because I went to the east wing of this particular part of the castle. Can't jump down through that. I went to the east wing of this particular part of the castle. And I went, oh geez, the color has changed. I'm not supposed to be here. But what if, after having played the game for a short while, I was? Yeah? Yeah. No. Alright. But, that's a cursed hitbox. Why does that hit behind me? Ada, you are the historical weapons person. That's not remotely how that works, is it? Were halberds good for hitting behind you? My interpretation of the halberd is that it was really good for hitting that guy all the way over there. Same principles as a Naginata. You want to stab that guy, but that guy also wants to stab you. So what do? Face the other way. You go the long way. Get him. Just watch. I'm going to step in, and the game's going to go, no, you need astral power. Turn back, friend. Okay, yeah, no, this is, this would be Variasuit territory. I'll come back when I have the Variasuit. But hey, we've learned. We have learned these things. It's short for variable temperature. It's not a mistranslation of barrier. Don't worry about it. Can I easily get where I want to go from here? I kind of can, actually. Yeah, actually. Because what I want to do... There is an... Have I read you? Yes. Just making sure. There's one of these rooms has an up exit that I have not taken. Because I don't have the ability to take it yet. I don't believe. Or at least I didn't when I found it. Pretty sure I still don't. It's giving me Final Dungeon vibes. Yeah. Like, how do I get up there? I don't know. You figure out is what you do, Cass. Yeah. You got me second guessing myself now. Yes, that room is still untouched. Okay. Yes, we cleared out you. Yes, we cleared out you. I have done that. That's where that is. You are the lift. Your loading screen. Okay. I think that is one of the best things, by the way. Like, lots of Castlevania, well, Metroidvania games have it. This is the CD chamber from Symphony of the Night on the PS1, which had to have a room with nothing in it so that the game could load something as you slowly walked through it. There was no reason for, like, Bloodstained to do it. There's no reason for this game to do it. It's just cool to be like, yeah, remember the thing? I remember the thing. And I'm back where I was. Excellent. That's how I was supposed to get down there, by doing that. How did that flip work? I don't know. Let's not question it. so you I have dealt with. This is... Did I do that? Yeah, that's the room that I came in here with. Alright, cool. That fish didn't see anything. You saw nothing, fish. Don't worry about it. That's how we open that. That's good. And we are basically back to where I was before. Cool. Or if not where I was before, this is where I want to go. Blue shieldman can go. Yellow shieldman can go. Why? Why, game? Why would you give me a dodge that doesn't dodge? At least not out of the way of that guy's attacks. It's cool. It's fine. Right. So, save room so that I'm in the correct position. That's the way back out. Skill check. Hold up. Yeah, I can't open that door yet. Wait, what? I can't say that I was expecting that. Consulting with the spirits just now. Worried you weren't coming back. But they told me you were fine, and they're taking care of you. Alright, cool. I just need to find your precious antique coins, and we are good to go. So, how do I open you? Ah. Oh, it's a switch puzzle! Insomnia Aaron. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Hope we're doing alright. That's a pretty clever puzzle. Oh, what are you? Make it a good one. Armor fragment. Honestly, I'll take an armor fragment. One more of those, and I can get a special upgrade. That one requires red armor, so this is going to be the return route from somewhere. Probably from that lift up there. Also, Aaron, hi. Happy New Year. Hope you're doing good. Hope you had a good one. If you got up to anything, let me know. It was a pretty quiet series of events in the CPC Gamer household. It was me and Rick just playing Overwatch. And we weren't getting salty. People were getting kind of salty. Not us. We were having a good time. Then we started planning, oh goodness, Rexus is visiting soon. We've bought tickets for things. I've booked a reservation at our restaurant. Which, by the way, oh my god, we have a restaurant? That is mind-blowing to me. Apparently I just didn't go this way. Which is good, because now that there is an unmarked series of doors over there, I know that I ought go that way. Something that I feel is fairly atypical, but certainly something that is very much true for me, is I don't want much. Like, you know, oh, you gotta get the alpha male grind set, get a harem of women. Like, no, I'm good. I don't need millions and riches, and nice house, maybe, and hanging out with Rexus. I win. And part of that is the idea that my partner and I would have, like, our place, the place where we go, and we always go there, because that's the place we go, and it's great. And Rexus and I have that, and, like, what? That means the world to me. Like, genuinely. Really does. Oh, she's thinking about friendship again. We read that one before. I hear Spyro wind chimes, let's go! Spyro does not own copyright on using wind chimes in music. Yeah, boy, it's good though, innit? I think the next oh, those guys just eat my energy. Alright, cool. I think the next power-up that I'm gonna get is going to be Morph Ball. Equivalent. Oh no. You're the last person I imagined I'd find in this place. Dreythus? I'm shocked you survived this whole time. You've grown. You're exactly the same. Same sword, same armor. Still carrying that locket? Tell me, Europa, how did you manage to befriend that unusual ghost? I've seen it before, but always at a distance. I'm curious. Perhaps I should take a closer look. Leave him be. I imagine he knows this place well. I have questions for you, little ghost. I'm warning you, Dreythus. Whatever scheme you're up to isn't going to involve Apino. Rest easy. I will not harm him. It's not the first time I've heard you make that promise. Oh, come now. I saved your life, and my training surely saved it a dozen times again. You do well to be grateful for that. Besides, there's no scheme. This is far bigger than either of us. Soon the castle walls will no longer be able to contain the curse. The dark crystals will continue to spread, carrying the corruption and shadows with them. How can you be so sure? Ask your friend. He seems to be keenly aware of the darkness. Darkness. Isn't that right, little ghost? It's enough, Drathus. We're done here. Don't come near us again. I am interested in this. Anyways, how you doing? Or if not Morph Ball, Pogo Stick. God, I hope the Pogo Stick mechanic works better than it does in the other game. You're a cool lizard. Olympian Strike! Perform a powerful kick during a double jump by pressing B and moving that in the desired direction. After successfully striking a target with a kick, Europa may perform another jump and kick again. How does it feel, Cass? Not great! I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully this is going to be one of those where I use it for the desired purpose, and then I just don't touch it again. I don't need it. Oh, dang it! I'm hitting both of them now. See, I did a good job with that first one. 111 with this first one is better than 106 from these two combined. Can't bounce on the beds or the treasure chests. This is fine. Let's just save having caught that. And keep it going. Hello, baseline in my left ear. That's... One of my favorite things, right? I used to play the drums in the high school band. I don't know if it was in a high school band for Rixtress. She can play the bass. And generally speaking, when we find a piece of music, I'll be like, oh, dang, these drums. And she'll go, oh, dang, that bass. I really like that for the two of us. How on earth do I proceed? There's a second door over there. How do I get to that second door over there? That's probably going to be a morph ball thing, isn't it? Go through this selection over here and just plonk down in front of that. Okay. Then what we do, there was a series of springboard jumps in the garden, right? Probably. So let's go to the garden and see what we can find over there. Nope, that one's still morph balls. Yeah, look at that big tall ascent over there. That's the one that I said, at least I've been in there, so I know that there's a massive tall room over there. Alright, you see? Competent Gamers Coding Hour, let's go. That's a real curious little oddity for me. Why are there electric elemental fish in the water where you absolutely cannot be electric elemental? Go figure, right? Nope. That one. Yeah, that's on there anyway. Alright, so that's a connecting corridor? To where? To a blue note? Hell yeah. Life upgrade. Let's go. Can hit enemies with that. Just not particularly successfully, it would seem. Good. All right. Honestly, it feels a little better than I initially said. But the fact that you can only do it as a triple jump, that's kind of odd. I'm used to it being like, I know I've mentioned the rider kick, Kamen Rider Kick, with certain other games that I have played lately. That being Cassette Beasts, where I have Kamen Rider. that's kind of how it feels when I use it. Just, and I'm used to it just being like an attack, maybe. Hey, how's it going, musicians? How are you feeling, young warrior? Let us see what you have found. Well done. Now we shall guide you. Yeah, 2 more red notes, 4 more blue ones. And I still can't do anything with you, right? Because I need... Yeah, 1 more armor fragment. Alright, cool. Hey, as long as we are making progress, I am having a good time. Now we get Morph-Ball power. I didn't want to believe Cloud, but I see he was telling the truth. Where is Claude? Is he alright? He always finds a way to escape, don't worry about him. In fact, you should be more worried about yourself. I'm about to finish this painting. Believe me, when I say the despair it is inspired is quite poignant. What do you mean? You would feel it plainly too, but you are always accompanied by that tiny little ghost of yours. I suspect it calms your spirit. In a way, he does. Whatever happened here, it was truly horrific. Somebody endured a great trauma. Rixtrus was talking yesterday about how, when I was doing my tier list, she was talking about how some of the box art looks really weird and tracks kind of bizarrely. Why is this guy's left hand a curtain comboing into a chandelier? What's up with that? Why does it look like that? Who? That I don't know. There, done. I'm Van, by the way. Are you going to be called the Portrait of Despair? Is this all Castlevania jokes? The Portrait of Despair. I really like this Manta Rock background. That's a good background. So yeah, Portrait of Despair. What was the other one called? The Portrait of Hope. Actually, yeah, no, Hope isn't a Castlevania title, is it? Is Despair? Now as I think about it. No, right? There's... Harmony of Dissonance, Circle of the Moon, Aria of Sorrow. That's the one I'm thinking of. Press A when Europa is near a tunnel to transform into a serpent and access it. Press Y to place a bomb, it will explode after a moment and damage nearby objects. Europa may exit a tunnel by moving towards any opening. If she encounters another tunnel near to her, she may instantly enter it in one fluid motion. Morph Ball, Spider Ball, and Bombs! All in one! So how close do I need to be? That close. I can do that in midair. Oh no! So, It's one of those ones. It's like a slidey ice block puzzle. I have to go like that. That's how I get across, rather than just leaving. Ah, heck. Well, you know what? We shan't hold that against the game. Because, yeah, so like this one, I can't go down that tunnel. So that's going to be a puzzle-solving element for later in the game. It's a special tool. Right. That doesn't hurt me. Good to know. Come on. Come on. There you go. The save points in this game have not actually been all that finicky. I just feel like that one was, and today it's been kinda on there. That's gonna be a hassle. I want to blow one of these things up. Like, there is absolutely going to be an entry in the bestiary for blowing one of these things up. See? Good job, Cass, the game seems to say. You blew up one of them sliders-looking things. And again. Oh. So that's kind of useful. It didn't really show off very well, but like if you go over here in the wrong armor type, you can just immediately, like, you will quick switch to green. And through you go. That's useful. I'm wondering there if the point was, hey, you can duck beneath this guy and just drop bombs behind him. That'd be cool. Oh, wait, no, I see it. I see it! And then you go back that way. So I heard the door open, so we're good to go there. I am just curious to see what else you got from me there, game. No? Good. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. 3 colored eyes. Blue, green, yellow. Oh, that's cool as well. So when you get shot out like that, that's a free attack as the mermaid. That's cool. So this is one of the things that I like very much about this game, and I talked about it a bit when I did my tier list. I placed this game in S tier, and unless it horrendously misfires somehow, I suspect it's gonna stay there. Because things like that, the movement abilities in this game feel super good, which is why it's kind of upsetting that the dive kick doesn't. Oh, which way do I want to go? Like, not that way, I tell you that. But, sure, let's go that way. Is this the exit, you reckon? Because this feels vaguely exit route-y. Well, whatever the answer is, there's the boss door. So we can... We'll save, we'll go fight the boss. Then I'll go back down that way and get that other door. Will I? Nah, because you know what will happen? Then the game will potentially launch me back out of here. Also, hey, now we can go get those other little bits and pieces. Yeah, that's that room. We can go get those other little bits and pieces from the lobby that I went, oh, dang, I need Morph Ball power-ups to get that. Well, now I have that. Okay, I gotcha. Why did that launch me into the guy? It's fine. I was gonna say, like, I'm not seeing things as well. That was definitely a big blue shield, right? Yes, 'twas. Nice! See, that's why we want to come down here, so that you can get power-ups like that. So I can go and upgrade basically everything now. How did I kill that one? I'm certainly not going to complain. That's really cool. Alright. Forget you, I'm leaving. It's a little hard to pass what is happening, but no, genuinely, those tunnels feel pretty good movements-wise. How on earth are we going to incorporate this into a boss fight? Oh my god, it's Lavos! It actually is a Lavos spawn. Alright. Soundtrack. That one wasn't you. That was the soundtrack doing that. Do you know what? Let us begin anew. That wasn't a very good opening salvo. Let's try it again. So it's looking like basically just avoid stuff. Oh, so yeah, it's going to be kind of like the, yeah, that's basically exactly how it went with the mermaid fight. That's exactly how it went with the mermaid fight. But yeah, the game is going to expect me to keep hold of my shield so that when it puts itself into an attack-ready state, I can use the bear to attack it, and that'll knock it to the ground. Okay. Become skilled at game. Let's go. So the red doodads we can hit and get rid of. This is just projectiles. Domaku! Ah ha ha ha! And then that's how they tie this in to needing to use the tunnels. The bird has set up a force field at the above, and now I can't go down below. All right, I'm picking up what you're putting down. This is a good idea, game. These, like, the thick green lightning beams, they're the ones that are tripping me up. Alright, cool. And then you just go straight down here. Alright. And then the bird says, like, so how about I just keep waiting and it's never going to be your turn? Her. Alright, let's keep it going. It's getting angrier. But, like, I mean, that's what you want, right? It's... turns red. Means it's getting angrier. Nice. How is it this one, the tight confines one? This is the easiest one, right? Frick. Ah, well now I have to perfect the rest of this fight now, don't I? Good. Just like a bit of that. And now, shields. Do you know what? I kind of wondered, do I have to drop a bomb on his head? Like, is that what the game is trying to teach me? But you can't do that outside of the little tunnels. Like, you have to hit it. No, you can only drop the bombs when you are in serpent form, and you can't do that outside of the tunnels. So, okay, cool. Cool. I know I am not breaking any new ground in my topic of conversations right here, especially since I needed one more hit. Game, you couldn't just spot me 2 hit points. Hmm? I dislike when boss fights go on too long. 3, maybe 4. Pino's projectiles will travel alongside the surface they hit and travel on it, striking additional targets. And that's how we get those. And there's a couple of other such doors. I just have to go find them. Yeah, I say this a lot, but I feel like boss fights shouldn't go on as long as they do. And part of that's because I'm streaming, right? I would like for things to go nice and smooth, and you guys get to see what's happening. Now this guy is holding out a painting in his left hand. This is the character art that keeps on giving. Ah, you made it. Claude paid me a visit and mentioned that he wants to talk to you. He'll be waiting for you at the next painting. Where? Oh, I haven't a clue. I'm sure you can figure that out on your own. If you have more questions, save them for him. Try not to die, okay? Good idea. I don't trust you! Nice! Actually, no! Actually nice! No, that's an ancient fragment. That's still cool. I can upgrade some armor with that. I thought it was a red note. And if it's a red note, well heck, I can the performance center is right. The performance center. Quickly, guys, we need to put on a performance to beat the kids from rival school. I meant to say amphitheater. Right, what do we want to upgrade, everybody? I'm going to pick you. Gaia's Whirlwind Strike unleashes greater force with a unique thorny range. Hold Y to charge up the attack. Obligatory Thorny on main! Hell yeah! Alright. Is there a fast travel system nearby? There isn't. This was here the whole time. Right, so the next thing that we're going to do is just get smacked out of our armor by that guy. There we go. Oh, that's the exit! Never occurred to me that that would be the exit route rather than the entrance route. I thought that was like, hey, solve both of these puzzles at once. did I miss down there? I don't remember. However, I can go this way, first of all. You... Can't do anything with. Okay, but what I can do... God dang it! I keep forgetting this thing can hit behind me. Yeah, so when I get whatever it is that I need to unlock that... That unlocks from the other side. Cool. So yeah, this is an exit route again. And then that throws me back out down here. Alright, amazing. Amazing. Let's go check what that is down here. And I'm going to go, oh yeah, of course that's what that is. How could I forget? It's like the third time I've tried to go through this door on this stream. How dare you? Air dash would be quite nice. If you want to maybe spot me one of those, game. Oh, that's why. I needed an upgrade that I didn't have. Do I have that now? Yes! Yeah, you know what? I just saved the game. This is fine. Apino, you've heard the legend of Leno, haven't you? This beast looks just like him. Never believed the stories, yet here he is. Beast that lives in a pit of garbage and hurls tomatoes. It's fine. The stories surely exaggerated his strength. Do you want to talk about cause? No, I don't, Leno. Shut up. This is fine. I like, yes, a little easy because I had the thorn barrier, but like, Is that the first time I first timed a boss in this game? I think it just might be. I can't believe it. It was all true. Well, now that he's been dealt with, I certainly won't miss the smell. Hey, guess what? I forgot I had a skill. Who knew? And then what did I need to get through there? I don't, but there is a little up route over there. So let's go and do that. Oh, but yeah, right, because I probably needed the, needed something. Yeah, this is going to be another instance where the game's like, hey, you should probably come back with the correct equipment. Yeah, you get something cool if you do that. Surely not. Sorry, have to try it. I mean, that doesn't appear to be the case. But I'm certainly prepared to give it a go. No. Alright, good to know. Come back with Spike Breaker or form of bat, whatever that is. So, next on my to-do list. It's gonna be down there, I think. But well then. Actually fine, because it should save after the Leno fight. Right. So then it once again locks off the room that I just went to and couldn't fully explore. And I'm back halfway through. Yeah, there you go. So I didn't go over there yet. And I can more quickly get back to where I want to. Oh, Rextras, it's fine. It... Noise. See what you do? Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. we go this way, we find Hermes Express. And then just like nip back to the start of the castle. So that I could go turn in the side quest with the Fiddler. And also, because there was a network of serpent tunnels over here that I couldn't access before, and now I can. So let's go do that. There we go. I was consulting with the spirits just now. Worried you weren't coming back. But they told me you were fine. They're taking care of you. Oh. Eucalyptus Garden has another boss. Can I turn in anything with you guys yet? No, right? No. I'm gonna get that Spike Breaker armor, and you are going to feel such a fool, game. Oh no, what hit you? Alright, here we go. New area of explorations, let's go! You know what? Oh, well, 114, not bad. I still think the best power-up for that's going to be the water column. Go. I was going to say, there's one more area in this castle that I have not yet explored. But actually, there's two. Look, there's one down there. Now, what I would like to do here, if I can, is to find a Hermes Expressway, because then I can just fast travel here in the future. Of course, Drathus is here. Just my luck. Whatever he is searching for, it won't be good news if he finds it. The last thing I need is his meddling. Last time we fought, I was clearly outmatched. If he gets in my way, I'll have to duel him again. With my luck, it's going to happen sooner rather than later. Time is running out. I wouldn't be surprised if it was him who took our eye. Like, I'm just gonna put that out there. He did that. Nope. Okay. Cool. look at Vanilla Dome 2! Oh, whatever the hell that Mario World level was. I hated that one. Where's the secret exit? Behind you and over the wall. Good luck! Yeah, Europa is taking heat damage. Don't go in there. This is definitely come back with the Varia suit area. Whoop. Alright, can't do that yet. This doesn't feel great. Why would I do that? Why didn't I take excessive damage from that? Is the next question. Wild. Well, I'm stuck up there now. So hey, question. Did any part of what I have done today fit in with what I had intended to do when I started today? Oh, hello. Musician over there. I don't know. Did it? I think yes, because I came into this saying, hey, let's check out these couple areas over here. But, like, look how much of this has just exploded. There's another boss in here as well. I think it's going to be in this area where I need something. Right, like spike breaker armor or a triple jump or what have you. Alright, what do we reckon? Ares armor? Oh, hang on. Yeah, there it is. So go up there, hit that. And then you go up there, hit that. Yes! Can't hit that with the bear. You have to hit that with the halberd. That's fine. This is an incredibly stressful boss fight. By design. Very well done, the devs. And then you go up there. And you go there. I was trying to do a big column attack for that one. That's what I was supposed to do. Didn't quite work. Like that. Once again, we first time an enemy. Good. I'm happy. I know what I'm doing. With the possible exception of that helmet, that's a pretty cool piece of armor. Oh, it's Helios. Of course it's Helios, because we actually are focusing on the Greek side of things. Bear me a second. I just need to dig in my little drawer of bits and pieces down here, because these thumb grips are doing a number on me today, and they are going to fall off, and I don't want to do that during this or Overwatch. I'll have to look into that. Helios armor. We now resist high temperatures and perform fire elemental attacks. We can activate red switches. You want to talk about Super Mario World, which is what I was doing? Let me tell you something. The Red Switch Palace, eh. Green Switch Palace is where it's at. Infinite feathers. Yes, please and thank you. Oh no! That guy might as well just attacked with a big error box. Oh, can you deal with this perplexing magenta cube? No, actually. We're not... We kinda can't see magenta. That's why it looks like that. Alright then. There we go. Nice. I will say this as well. The background for this, really, really well done. Yes, game. But yeah, like this background, super terrifying. Because like, how deep is this lava? You don't know, but you can see all these like colossal sea creatures buried in it. It's fine. So, Where's that going to put us? Directly after the Hecate fight? Probably. Yes, because I hadn't saved since. Or directly... Yes, directly after the Hecate fight. Cool. Hold B to skip. And other lies. Well, I suppose that one was on me. Oh, actually, yeah. We set up the background. Because we filled the upper echelons of this area with lava. We did that. Alright, cool. So. Still a boss over here. It might be in that tall tower that I can't get to. It might be over here where I need some sort of high jump armor. I can get through there in the main room. I can get to that tall central pillar in the main room. I can explore more over here in the cauldrons. Yeah, I don't really need to go that way, do I? Because that's where the boss fight was. Back this way! Oh, that's what that was! The little pinging sound that we heard was one of those projectile bomb-looking things that I guess was just constantly firing off. I suspect then that there is going to be a power-up that is... You can ride updrafts. I was waiting to see if it would start pinging. Because I didn't want it to start pinging again while I was in this room. I know it looks like I face tanked that. I did. Dang it! I thought maybe there would be a hidden door off to the left there. What are you? Okay, so yeah, you're baffles that stop the teddy bear's attack from working. Okay, cool. And a lift. Amazing. Are you going to go up or down? I mean, Hermes Express is over there. Let's see where this takes me. Am I going to regret it? Ah, maybe. What a glorious place this castle must have been before the curse. All these beautiful hallways and windows. The detailed engravings with centuries of history. Now they're just withering away. That went up. Alright. Not quite what I was expecting for it to do. However, back to the entrance we go. We can go open up the last little central pillar. If I remember how to get to it. Can maybe take a look at some of the stuff down here. Oh yeah, absolutely. What we can do is the save room. First and most important thing. Yes. If you guys keep seeing the main menu flicker up on the screen, I'm seeing it too. The game is just doing that. That will take me up there, which is not where I want to go right now. I want to go here. Yeah, there is absolutely going to be some sort of get yourself updraft powers, and you can go through there. Oh, and I'm gonna have to pogo hop through that. Whatever is on the other side of that had better be the coolest and most amazing thing in the world. And then just watch, it's going to be like a singular blue note, which is cool. I can put that towards something nice, I guess, but not quite what I wanted. Alright, so. Still can't do that. That's going to require additional jumping powers. Cool. So. There was nothing... What was stopping me progressing through that? Might have been a red switch. The quickest way there annoyingly, is just going to be to walk there. Is it? Nope. There's a separate fast travel network. Don't forget to use that. I wish I could sleep at night the way that I used to. I miss my home. My bed. I felt so safe within those walls. The warmth of the fireplace and its gentle light. Okay. Yeah. So from here, we go across, we go up, we see what was going on in that upper room. Yes. Okay, cool. Nothing? Alright, cool, fine. Just here's some... practice your pogo hopping, I suppose. No thoughts, head empty. Just like the little bear. So you were, yeah, up and to the left. That's why! That was the exit route. I remember. Yeah, so that's an exit. So how do I get to the other side of you? From there. I can do that. Can't I? I think so. Oh, no, that's right, because I need whatever opens that hammer-looking thing. That's why I didn't go up there, and I'll bet you that is how we get part 2 of the precious antique coins. Then... head back to Hermes Express. There we go. We go back to Hermes Express. We head down because there is that whole other area that I didn't explore yet. Let's go explore that. That's the regular lift. Yeah. The orphanage. It just is called that. Okay. Makes sense. We saw a lot of kids' drawings on the wall, a lot of kids' beds, toy boxes, and treasure chests and all. It's going to be going and exploring the kitchen, isn't it? I feel like everything we've done on the left-hand side is everything we can do on the left-hand side. Smart. Did I fight you yet? Don't backdash into that, Cass. You know what you're doing. Do you know what? That's pretty clever, actually, because we're in, like, the astrology lab, astronomy lab, one of those. Now we're finding all the enemies that require, like, the arcane energy to be beaten. That's pretty clever. Oh no, what are we loading? Please be something nice. It's just the back end of this room. Okay. Yeah? Horn of Belial. Pino's projectile attacks are now more powerful and may destroy reinforced dark crystal barriers. So... Wait. what we do... There was, I am misinterpreting the map. Excuse me, I thought that hang on. I thought that was a room I had not been to yet. That's a relic room. Right, that's where I found the map. Okay, so... What I'm going to do... What I'm going to do, actually, yes! We're going to go unlock fast travel. So now we can just come and go as you please. And now... we're going to go to the garden. Because where I said we need to be able to batter through that thing... Hopefully this is what will let me batter through that thing. Am I in the right place? Sure am. For the longest time, Urshras, I was only aware of Teddy as, like... Can I? Nope. Cool. For the longest time, I was only really aware of that as a, like a teddy bear, rather than an item of clothing. So when I heard it used, described as an item of clothing, and somebody was wearing a teddy, I like... That's a weird kink. And no kink shame I. That's not what we're into. It just... What? I didn't know what that word means. And now I do. There's going to be something cool over there. Go explore over there, is what I suspect the game's going to tell me. Yeah, I was thinking of it like a bear outfit. You say, a onesie with ears, maybe with the little light patch on the tummy? Nope. Okay. So... I feel like the next step is going to be get the updraft power. Nice. Yeah, so there's a couple of bonus doors over here that I didn't get to yet. Oh, that's clever, actually. So this is the inverse of one of the things we did in the garden. Remember, we got the swimming armor so we could duck underneath everyone. that armor I can't break yet. Can I break that armor yet? Yes. And that is how we're going to end the stream when I choose to. We're going to go find the musicians and... Hang on. I don't know how much of that's picking up. The HD Rumble on the Switch Pro Controller, TM, is like... It's mewling at me like the teddy bear is doing. Wild! From the mountains came the Capra, the strong and clever machinists with their cauldrons and furnaces. They built spiderwebs of pipes and gears slung throughout my great heart, blasting the steam that became my pulse. They warned of the untamable flame of demise as they labored. Through their example, I learned of honor and duty. Do I want to go and do that now? There's a room over there that I haven't been in. Yeah, so what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to go back and explore the rest of that big vertical shaft, just so as I can dive down it and fill out the map a little bit. Sounds good to me. I don't know which of those guys I had fought, but one of them got added to the bestiary, and that's what I want. Yeah, so you I can't get to yet. You I can't get to yet. Need the updraft. Come on, game. That one was a little obvious. Yeah, I know. When has that ever worked out? It hasn't. I need the power up for it. Just watch. When I get whatever the high jump, multiple jump power up is, then you'll see. You'll all see. Fast travel out. Oh, amazing! Absolutely amazing game. Thank you very much for setting this all up for me. You I can't deal with. However, you, I'm pretty sure I can. that give me a third hit? That gives me a third hit! Hell yeah! When you play as recklessly as I do, you are going to need a third hit. I can't do anything else over here. Still need an armor shard. I don't know what those two bright shards are for. If I had to guess... That's going to be a training dummy. I thought maybe I could destroy that. And, like... Oh, get the thing behind it. No. The bright shards, I'm guessing, are going to be for an ending. I am somewhat convinced that the ending is going to be... Get the musicians together, do all of their quests. And there you go. And there you go, because I'm going to go speak to... Let's do this last little run of rooms, if I am able. I don't think I'm going to be able to, right? It's going to be speak to Claude, jump into the painting, and then whatever you get in there will let you open this door. Yeah, alright. Worth a shot, wasn't it? Ah, it is you again. I see you've survived the previous painting. That's a relief. Yeah, how are you moving safely through the castle? Isn't it obvious? No. Anyway, I'm almost done with this painting. Though I must warn you, it is incendiary. Alright. But I still don't understand what these paintings are. You visited the upper quarters of the castle, right? Yes, it's what's left of an old orphanage. It's a source of sadness, but also more than that. A shocking event stains it with the fear of demise. But what was it? The answer eludes me. These paintings are a manifestation of someone's pain. What I do know is what the crystals seem to form. What I do know is the crystals seem to form near the parts of the castle where sorrow is heaviest. That demon, do you think someone from the orphanage summoned it? Your guess is as good as mine. Done. I'll hop to it. Good luck with this one. Please be careful. I really like that backwards wind chime, whatever that is in the music. That's great! The Portrait of Demise. Now it looks even more like a Sentai armor. What the hell? Press A while in a heat current to begin gliding. A again to deactivate. Gliding on a strong heat current will propel Europa upwards. While in Phoenix form, you may trigger a burst of fire. With that, if used when near enemies, you'll be launched upwards and recover the ability to jump again. You may change into Serpent or Siren form from this state. Oh, that feels a little awkward. I'm not gonna lie, is that... No. Although, to be fair, I want to say Hey, yo, that feels a little awkward, I'm not gonna lie, is exactly what I said about the last piece of kit that I found. So, actually, it's probably just that I'm not used to it. Right, so what we're gonna do, I'm going to save, promptly forget everything that I have just learned by the time I come to play this game next. And when we come to play this game next, we're going to go and explore the rest of the Portrait of Demise. How does that sound to you? Hopefully good. I don't know. I like this game. I'm going to keep playing it. I still need to do something in the Eucalyptus Garden, but my hope is, if I don't learn it here, I will learn it soon after. Let's go find somebody to raid into. Who have we got? Albrodnar's doing art. Let's go say hello to Albrodnar. No stream over the next couple days, everybody, on account of I work. Come back Sunday. There's UFO 50, and then a whole bunch of stuff next week. Bye, everyone.